Good Thursday, everyone. I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska statewide weather. Arctic air is sitting across the central and eastern interior this morning. As you've probably heard by now, Chicken, Alaska, and places like Tok and many other areas in the interior dropped to very cold temperatures. Chicken dropped to 58 below. Certainly some of the coldest weather we've seen so far this season, and it will continue, of course, blocking in a large chunk of drier weather for the interior. And with a little bit of wind moving through that, at least in a few places, we're expecting some dangerously cold wind chills as well. Take, for example, around the middle Tanana Valley tonight, a winter weather advisory there effective from midnight tonight at least until 9 p.m. Saturday, especially on the summits. Wind chill values there could drop to 45 below. So if you're going to be out, it's not only the actual air temperature, but the effective air temperature or the wind chill. What it feels like on your skin there. And frostbite, of course, can ensue very, very quickly. Any exposure at all is very dangerous this time of the year. The wind chill, again, 45 below on some of the surrounding summits there. If you look up around places near the upper Koyukuk Valley, the winter weather advisory there also until 9 o'clock on Saturday. Wind chill values are mainly on the summits, again, to about 45 below. So many areas could be affected by that tonight. Looking farther south into the North Pacific and south of the Aleutians, a 965 millibar low tonight will creep northward, spreading an occlusion across the Alaska Peninsula and the eastern chain. With that, we expect snowfall across parts of Bristol Bay and the YK Delta. I'll look for some of that to mix in with rain a little bit, mainly east of the Pribilofs as we get into Friday night. Look for a frontal boundary to stall across the northern coast. That should keep most of the Kenai Peninsula fairly dry. Areas in eastern Prince William Sound and the north and eastern Gulf may experience a better chance for rain and snow. Of course, that will focus in on southeastern Alaska as we head toward the end of the week. High pressure sitting over Haida Gwaii will weaken and helping to encourage that next wave of low pressure across the Aleutians to quickly swing in and take over the Gulf. Low pressure won't be terribly strong, but it does encourage a stronger southerly flow across the southeastern parts of the 49th. With that, rain and snow continues for parts of southeast. A relatively dry period for south central slowly comes to an end as we start up the weekend with a chance of snow for the Susitna Valley, parts of Matsu, and perhaps into the Anchorage Bowl. Look for high pressure to continue across the Yukon at 1,037 millibars. What that means is the cold continues for the interior and dry weather for the North Slope. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder. Find your weather information anytime on weather.com.